Welcome to the Public Benefits video series presented by the International Rescue Committee. In this video, you will learn about the SSI and SSDI programs, which are government programs that help the elderly and those with disabilities. Please note that the International Rescue Committee does not run these programs. We are sharing this video to help the community learn how to access it. Also note that this video was made in June 2025. The information may change after this date. Please check with your local office for the most recent updates. This video is created automatically by a computer. SSI means Supplemental Security Income. This is a program run by the government's Social Security Administration. It gives monthly money to people who are 65 or older, or adults or children who have a disability and have low income and few resources. SSDI means Social Security Disability Insurance. It also gives money to people with disabilities. But SSDI is only for people who worked and paid taxes in the United States. Some refugees may qualify for SSDI if they have work history here. The Social Security Administration will check both programs when you apply. Who can apply? Cuban and Haitian entrants, refugees, asylees, humanitarian parolees, SIVs, Ukrainian and Afghan humanitarian parolees, and victims of human trafficking can apply for these benefits. To learn more about immigration status and public benefits, watch our other video in this series. You will find the link in the description box below. Note that SSI for non-citizens only lasts up to 7 years after arrival, unless you become a United States citizen. To apply for SSI, you must schedule an interview with the Social Security Administration, SSA. You can call 800-772-1213 or call your local Social Security Administration office. If you are applying by phone, the Social Security Administration might mail you the interview details. Sometimes the Social Security Administration does not mail the appointment letter. This depends on the county you live in. If you want to have a letter, you will need to request it by calling the Social Security Administration. If you don't speak English, don't worry, you have the right to ask for an interpreter. You can find your local Social Security Administration office by visiting the link in the description box below, enter your zip code, and click Locate. You will be able to see the addresses Social Security offices near you, their phone numbers, and work hours. If you would like to apply online, you will need to start by creating a verified account on ID.me or login.gov. You will find links to these pages in the video description box below. To create an account on ID.me, click on the link. Make sure you are on Create an Account. Then type your email in the email box. Choose a password that you can remember. Type your password again. Click Accept. Then click Create. You will follow the same steps if you choose to create an account using login.gov. To create an account, you will need to have a valid email address, a phone number, a mailing address, and a state ID or driver's license. You can also request an appointment online at the Social Security Administration website. You can find this link in the description box below. Go to ss.gov. Click on Apply for Benefits. You will be asked some questions, including whether the application is for an adult or a child. Select what applies for the person who wants to receive help. Then you will be asked about the types of benefits or assistance you want to apply for, including retirement, family, or disability. I have a disability, so this is what I will apply for. Finally, you will be asked about the SSI program you are applying for. The two options are SSDI, which is for people with disabilities, and SSI for the elderly, which is for those who are 65 years or older. I will select Supplemental Security Income for Disability or SSDI. Then click on the blue box to learn how to apply for benefits. A new page will open. The page will include a summary of my situation based on my answers in the previous page. If I scroll down, I will be able to see all the information the Social Security Administration will need from me. To see that, I will click on Information we will ask you to provide. A list will open with all the detailed information that I will need to provide as a part of my application. When I scroll down, I will see the option to start an application or edit an application if I started an online application already. Below that, I will also see the phone numbers that I can call to schedule an appointment to apply for benefits. There is also a special phone number that I can call if I am deaf or have difficulty hearing. Then, I will find information on what happens next after I apply. Finally, I can also see an estimation of when I will receive a decision about my application. I will need to enter the date of my application, including the month and year, and the state I live in, which is New Jersey. When I click on See Results, I will see an estimate of the time I will receive a decision for my application. Once I have all the information, I will go back to start the application. I will click Apply for Benefits, and then I will start answering the questions and complete the application. On the website, you will be able to select Español to complete this process in Spanish. After your request, the Social Security Administration will mail a letter with your interview date and time. The interview may be by phone or in person at a local office. Remember, if you need an interpreter, tell the Social Security Administration. They must provide one for free. Even if you didn't ask ahead of time, you can still request one during the interview. The Social Security Administration will ask questions about your identity and immigration status, your income and living situation, your medical condition, if applying for disability. If you need an interpreter, tell SSA. They must provide one for free. Even if you didn't ask ahead of time, you can still request one during the interview. You will need to bring documents to your interview. Basic documents include ID for the applicant. This can include a driver's license or a state ID, a proof of your immigration status. You can find examples of immigration documents depending on your status in another video we created. You will find in the description box below. Medical records, if available. Lease or written rent agreement. Other documents requested by the Social Security Administration. You can find that information on their website after you select the program you're applying for. The Social Security Administration will also need you to complete or sign these forms. SSA 827. Medical Release Form. This form lets SSA collect your medical records from your doctors or clinics. SSA 1696, Authorized Representative Form. This form lets your caseworker or helper talk to SSA and follow your case. If you are under 65, you may also be asked to fill out a disability application form or do it online before the interview. If your interview is by phone, send documents to SSA by mail, fax, or in person after the call. If you are under 65 and have a disability, you need to fill out a disability report. This report asks about your health conditions, where you get medical care, daily tasks, work history. The Social Security Administration will use this to decide if you qualify. Please note that if you apply for SSI, the Social Security Administration will automatically check if you are eligible for SSDI even if you only applied for SSI. If they find that you are not eligible for SSDI, they will send you a letter of denial. This doesn't always mean that your application for SSI was denied. It might be still under review. Remember, both are assistance programs for those with disabilities. The main difference is that SSDI requires specific work history. This can be confusing. So when you get the letter, check carefully to see if it says you were denied SSI or SSDI. If you are applying for disability, you will also need to have your medical provider information readily available so that the Social Security Administration can request medical records. If they do not get your doctor's information, or your doctor does not respond, or if they need more medical information, they will make an appointment with their own doctors. These appointments cannot be missed as the Social Security Administration does not always reschedule them, which might cause a denial to your application. The SSI interview can be on the phone or in person. It can take 1 to 2 hours. The Social Security Administration worker will ask about your health, your living situation, your money or assets. You can ask for an interpreter. What happens after the interview? The Social Security Administration may send you more forms. You may get a report to explain how your health affects daily life. This is called the function report. The Social Security Administration may also ask you to go to a doctor for a medical exam. What happens next? If approved, you'll get monthly payments. If denied, don't worry. You have the right to ask for a second review. This is called an appeal, which you will need to make within 60 days. If you miss those 60 days, you will probably need to start a new application from the beginning. There are 2 kinds of denials. Medical, which means that the Social Security Administration decided that your condition is not severe enough, and non-medical denial, like missing papers or having high income or assets. In that case, you may need to send additional medical forms or information, or an explanation. Don't forget to check if the denial letter is about SSDI or Supplemental Security Disability Income, or if it's about SSI or Supplemental Security Income. If it's about SSDI, you should expect a letter with the decision about your SSI application, which usually comes within 1 week of the SSDI decision. The appeal is completed by submitting a request for reconsideration form to the Social Security Administration. You will find a link for this form in the description box below. The form can be completed and submitted online, by fax, or by mail. If your denial is medical, you will also need to submit other additional forms that we mentioned in the video description box below. If you have low income and receive food stamps and cash assistance through the government, you can qualify for assistance with applications and appeals for Supplemental Security Income SSI for disability through Legal Services of New Jersey through their SSI project. Intakes can be scheduled online at lsnj.org or over the phone at 888-576-5529. After you are approved at least once a year, Social Security will send you papers in the mail to check if you still qualify for SSI. These papers must be filled out and sent back quickly, usually within 10 days. If you don't send them back, your money could stop. Important reminders. You will need to tell the Social Security Administration if your income changes. You must complete the annual reviews. If you are not a United States citizen yet, SSI benefits only last for 7 years from the day you arrived in the United States or got your immigration status. To keep getting SSI after 7 years, you need to become a United States citizen. If you don't become a citizen in time, your SSI will stop until you do. Thank you for watching. If you need more help, visit SSI.gov or call your local Social Security office.